We coordinate a group called the Back to School Network. They get together 4 times a year and basically identify what are the main issues for them that they see within schools, and bullying was definitely something that was very common that they all see as a problem within schools. It was initially going to be a forum, so the idea was that it was probably going to be quite small, but it's ended up being quite a lot bigger than we ever anticipated. And I think that really demonstrates how much of an issue that it is. So today we've got here teachers, counsellors, police officers, all kinds of community organisations,
providers, and a lot of people from a range of different schools as well, which is great to see.
I really had problems with calling it the bullying forum because it is deficit based, but actually a lot of people come from that perspective, so I think maybe that's part of the reason we've had such a high turnout, because if we called it conflict resolution or peaceful schools or something like that, then I don't know that so many people would come.
And I guess it's, you can't really ignore the topic that we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. But within that, we're not looking at the deficits particularly. We're looking at the solutions and things that can be done.
I think that bullying is something that can pretty much affect anyone, and I think that most people would have at some time experienced a form of bullying. And I think that there are many different forms of bullying, and I think that there are many different levels of bullying. So it may be gender, it may be around body image.
If you're going into school every day and you're being bullied, there's no way you can kind of get out of that. So it's, it's something that really needs to be addressed.
And I don't think it's necessarily all about individuals as well. I think it's whole communities. So it's the classroom setting, it's the whole school setting, it's what's going on at school, it's what's going on in the wider community. If there is an environment where violence and harassment and those kinds of things are acceptable, then of course bullying is going to be acceptable among young people. So personally, I think that getting whole communities, getting schools, everyone on board in order to combat these sorts of attitudes and these sorts of environments, then that's going to have some benefit, definitely.
It's really
to young
about
people in the
making
long
sure that there is an environment that's supportive, so that if people are having problems, that they know where they can go, and that there is help out there for them, and that it's an environment where they feel safe and secure.